Howdy. How's it going, nerds? Welcome in. Welcome to a impromptu stream of all time. Greetings. Super secret stream. That's it. This is the private stream. This is the only where only fans are allowed. It dawned on me. It came to me in a dream that the only thing I forgot to do with the Caspian Explorer is go exploring. So we're going to be doing, this is essentially B-roll footage and testing out how the Caspian feels for exploration. I didn't feel like firing up all of Twitch and fighting blurps the entire night. So most of that stuff's turned off. The bots pretty much turned off. This is a raw streaming experience. We'll turn that off. We'll turn that off. We're gonna be just recording this and trying to see how she feels, see how it all goes. I saw that ping on Discord and went pale. Listen, I had no idea that y'all were out here fighting on the front lines. I had no earthly idea. Gilly just spammed, "I'll fix the Discord, be right back." I said, "What happened?" He said, "Don't worry about it." So I proceeded to not worry about it. And then I saw the audit log. I'm so confused on what you're testing here. Is it when I see the message? Jakey the Cake, welcome in. Oh. 7, 6, 3, 2, 1, 4, 6, 2. As you see them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow. It's kind of booty, isn't it? All I know is my chat rate go burr. Listen, they have a metric called chat rate, so I think actually this is supposed to feel like one of those big streams where it's just like a mile of text that no one could possibly read per second. And also, I don't know why, but I like when they push the little button down there that makes things pop up. I don't know why this gives me a serotonin, but I get it. I get it now. I like seeing that little thing. I like seeing the little hearts and the hundreds pop up. There's no reason for it. It's just, yippee. Anyway, so let's get some B-roll here of the Caspian here vibing in front of this Neutron. That tracks Clock District. Oh, what's the quality look like on Discord here? Where are my blurbs and shitpost redeems? You know, all you get is the streamer that you've come to know and love today. It should be pretty high right now. I've got it cranked up to about max. All right. Let's see how she goes in exploration here. To infinity. Aww. I forgot to supercharge. So, I have built an exploration ship. I have landed on this as my everything and the kitchen sink exploration build. Give me just a minute and I will pull up the ship build for you. But we have everything on here. Oh, Lord have mercy. One day I'm going to stop doing this. Not today, but like one day. It does have a cup holder to the left of the console here. It's beautiful.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
There we go. All right, I picked out a nebula nearby. I believe it's Bernard's Loop, and we're just going to go toot around over there for a little bit and take a look for some exo. and planets to scan. So the exploration ship that I've landed on here is the literal everything and the kitchen sink build. This has everything and a bunch of stuff you don't need. Which I would love to show you if my app was working for a capture here. There we go. So this is the build. It has everything. We have a 70 light year jump range laden and an 80 light year jump range unladen. Yeah, no camera today. We have a 70 light year jump range laden, 80 light year jump range unladen, 7A fuel scoop, 2 additional size 6C fuel tanks to really compensate for the 20.7 tons of fuel this thing needs to drink every single time it jumps. We got a Guardian frameshift drive booster, obviously. I've got a 5A enhanced low power high cap shield. We don't have these on there, but I was going to put them on there. I've got a repair limpet controller. I have a fighter hangar for no reason other than I can, and I had nothing else to put there. We have 2 vehicles, 1 of each, 2 AFMUs, a size 2 cargo rack, a detailed surface scanner, a super cruise assist, and an advanced docking computer. I meant it when I said everything in the kitchen sink and a bunch of things you don't need. I'm running the lightweight deep plating on the Mark II ablative, I'm saying that right, alloy, because the lightweight alloy here, the Mark II one, actually has weight. So it's beneficial to put lightweight on it. And I went lightweight deep plating. We have a size 5, a overcharged thermal spread. I brought the Mark II gravity optimized thrusters with dirty drag on there because I like how it feel good. And a size 5A charge enhanced superconduit power distro, just for those 1 or 2 boosts that I may need along the way. But this thing is so agile in atmosphere that I don't really think I'm going to need it. This is what I've landed on as a everything build. This is everything. This is all of the things. So I am currently able to still jump 425 light years with a 70 light year base jump range. We're going to get out here and do a little bit of scanning and try to take a gander here upon the galaxy and see if we can't find nothing. I'll be narrating as best I can. If you have any questions about it, feel free to ask. I'm going to probably start monologuing at some point about how it feels compared to other ships for exploration and things like that. So far, though, it's purty and the cockpit's nice. I see a lot of people asking, you know, my Mandalay can jump this far. Why should I get this over the Mandalay? And I think my biggest comment there is I don't think this ship is meant to replace anything. I think it's meant to complement the other ships, and I think that's a fantastic direction to move into. A lot of the new ships have moonlit a lot of other ships, right? The Corsair put the Python back in the dirt. The Panther Clipper put the Cutter down and the T9. The T11 put down everything else for mining. The Mandalay put the Asp Explorer out of commission. I don't even know if they manufacture that thing anymore, right? The Cobra 5 destroyed everything small that even remotely had the idea of combat in mind. But this doesn't make the Mandalay obsolete. On the contrary, I believe that this is for a different type of commander. If you enjoy the Mandalays, if jumping 89 light years is the only thing that makes exploration enjoyable for you, stay in your Mandalay. You have no reason to buy this ship. But personally, I think the biggest benefit here is while I'm exploring, I don't use all 70 light years of my jump range, hardly ever. When I'm out in an area and I'm searching and I'm digging around for it and I'm looking for something in particular, right? I'm not really making these hyper long range jumps. What I'm doing is these little tiny hops and then moving to a new area via the Neutron Highway. What this does is allows you to really get around the Neutron Highway while maintaining a smaller jump range overall. You don't need an 80 light year jump range and to sacrifice your thrusters because 62 light years here is equivalent to an 85 light year Mandalay on the Neutron Highway. I did the math. It's pretty quick math, but it's math all the same. So I think a benefit here is you can bring everything. You could take this ship out for years and comfortably never return back to a dock and have absolutely no problems. And I think that itself is a benefit over what a lot of other ships can do. That was, I believe, I've never really flown one with any amount of enjoyment, the call of the Jumpaconda, the Exploconda. Right, is you were able to go out for super long periods of time without ever having to dock. You had everything you could ever need, and then a bunch of crap you didn't need. And I think that is what this ship is kind of meant to look at, right? This is an expedition ship. This is years out or months out at a time, not your I'm gonna run out here and run back over here and run back over here and run back over there, right? It's meant to be a different ship entirely of the Mandalay. So if your entire opinion of exploration, or if this ship is worthy of you or your purchase or not, is based off of, can it outjump my Mandalay? Well, the answer is no, and I beg of you to save some rocks for the rest of the idiots who fly Anacondas. I mean, save your money and wait for it to come out for credits. You sly dog, you got me monologuing. It's Man Rain Games. It is I, Man Rain Games. Man Rain Games. YouTube Rain Man is weird? Why is YouTube Rain Man weird? What did I do? Yes, I believe a big upside is the Mandalay can jump faster. It can get in and out of a system faster. You jump faster. Right? It's too scripted, not enough, listen, I'm actively trying not to, I hate you. Anyway. I'm not even scripted. I'm just trying harder. Editor, edit this out. Fuck you, Gilly. Anyway. Don't put that in the final cut! Anyway, back to our gentle and peaceful exploration voyage here. My love, would you like the game music on or off? I'm actively trying not to Welcome to today's video about the Caspian Explorer. This is gonna be a short, isn't it? Quick screenshot in the chat, right? It's gonna be in the director's cut.
System scan.
This build is the everything and the stuff you don't need is a 70 light year laden, 80 light year unladen. I'm currently moving out to Bernard's Loop to do some exobio and hunting around for some noteworthy scans out that way. Oh no, I seem to be overheating. Well, that's my own fault for engineering it that way.
Frameshift drive charged.
I got you. I just didn't know if you wanted to add some music in the background of your own, or if it would be overrunning the music here. The music here.
4, 3, 2, 1.
It's in the director's cut. If you're here to figure out why I'm verified, you're going to be disappointed. What? What? How in God's green earth have you done this? ASMR scratchy makes my bones scream. I just gotta talk like those guys in the podcast who whisper into the mic and use their guttural voice so that they sound more masculine, because without it they actually sound like absolute bullshit. Yippee. The only way that they feel like they can sound like a man is talking like this. I forget what Voice Critical calls it when you only use this voice. You'd be on the second row in the elite category with this many views right now. How many people are watching the YouTube? I don't know. Is that good or bad? Maybe stupid question. What button do those deep space... What button to do those deep space scan after honking the system? So it depends on your keybinds. If you're using keyboard and mouse, I believe it's the tilde key. Mine's on a keybind here. It's called the FSS, the full spectrum scan, or filtered spectrum scan. And it scans for things on the spectrum. This is where we modify this to be a picture of Gilly. And it lets you, from a distance, scan things. You don't actually have to fly up to the planet anymore to hit it with the scan. I have a twist knob now for my scanner, and it's so nice. I love this. It's on my throttle, and it's like a little twisty knob that I can actually use to tune the scanner here. Are you calling me bad or good? I can't tell, Gilly. I need some clear communication out of you. Direct eye contact, please.
System scan complete. Frameshift drive charging.
The elite category is in shambles. They need me. The people need a hero, is what you're saying.
4, 3, 2, 1. Fuel scoping.
Wow, Denali does not recommend my channel. I'm actually one big generative AI. It's not a good AI, and it was trained off of an idiot, but it is an AI. Do not recommend channel. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that, that Google did anything cool like that. That's neat. We haven't found anything really worth scanning yet. It's a bit of a lazy run over here, but we're about to pass the Witch Head Nebula, so that's cool. Gotcha. Welcome back to the game there, McFly. It makes exploration a bit easier here, and I'll show you if there's any bodies here on this in this system. I'll go and scan a body here. You hit the honk, you hit the fuel. You got 10 bodies. One of these bound to be worth scanning. What I like to do is I'll boost away from the star to get my distance so that it's not in the way of my scan, because if you're too close to the star, it will actually get in the way of your scan. So if there was something behind this, you would need to move away from the star more to pick it up, but luckily my boost did its job and kept me away from that. Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe, by the way. YouTube requires sacrifices, and they're all in the forms of your likes and subscribes. Do it, and Lord Braven will bless you tonight with a new Raspberry Pi. Yippee! We'll go here and check out how it feels to chew 5 gum here. And I need to adjust a dead zone here real quick. And don't forget to hit the bell icon, or else CG's gonna show up tonight and helldive you. Sorry, I got excited. Wow, Gilly, you weren't subscribed this whole time? Wow. It says John Dinglenut has subscribed to your channel. I hate it here. And CG, the sun rises on a free Barathona. So far, it feels exactly like every other ship for exploration. Anybody that says that you need a Mandalay or this super tight moving ship to move, you basically fly in straight lines in Super Cruise. So I want to know whatever you're smoking, because I would also like some of that crack.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete. Frameshift drive charging.
There's gotta be Klingons around me, Anus. Cass is gonna end up getting exactly 0 usable audio from this entire footage, huh? It looks weird looking over at my OBS and seeing the start streaming button, but I know I'm already streaming. I know it, but I'm not.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
And boop, and boop, boop, boop. Lots of geos in this system. Don't see any bios yet, though. I could have probably looked up a system that had bios, but then we're not really exploring, huh?
System scan complete. Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, what's in that system, CG? You're streaming, but there's no music. What do you mean? I mean, I have the music turned off and just using the in-game music. Yeah, we could go above and below the loop. Oh, that's so far away.
Bookmarked, though. I could do that once we get to the loop. The music is very subtle in-game. It's not very loud. It's like a very gentle background noise.
Fuel scooping complete. System scan complete. Frameshift drive charging.
Not really my vibe, but I get it. I seem to be overheating. Oh no. Oh no.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Yeah, the jump music is pretty obvious when it happens.
Warning. Temperature.
Because I don't think good. I have repair limpets. We'll be alright.
System scan complete.
That's a nice star next to this star. Look at them stars. You're a star, baby.
Frameshift drive charging.
Probably. Gilly says, assuming you're still streaming Elite tomorrow, like I have any choice in the matter to stream anything else.
4, 3, 2.
The illusion of choice was nice. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. I really do. Hey, Mike, you want to stop falling? Thanks. Suffering from success. That's basically what's happening here.
Fuel scoop.
Or something. Bong. I moved the mic, so maybe it'll be a little bit more, not so subject to my moving around. Since I don't have the camera on, I'm kind of like propped up. I got my feet up on the desk. I'm chilling right now. Hey, Rain Man, quit that, you dumb stinky poo-poo baby.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
The ship does not suffer from thermal issues unless you're an idiot. Then it does. Thanks for the lurk, CG.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
The vibe. Vibe check. Gilly says, you could catch the community nuke option games with Spooky. I could do that.
Fuel scooping.
Did not leave. I want to succeed.
System
You've got to
scan
succeed. Curly, the Three Stooges. Thank you. That's a good wisdom.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
The good news is, every time I jump and I'm actually at a fuel star, I pretty much scoop for about 20 seconds, so I'm not actually scooping for a long time. I'm never gonna get full doing that, but I'm not gonna run out either. And with this gross amount of fuel on board, I've got, dear God, how much fuel do I have right now? I'm hauling around 216 tons of fuel right now. That's a lot of gas in it.
System scan complete. Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Running Man sector. I want to play the song so bad, but y'all won't hear it. I want to play. I want to play the song so bad. Yeah, with the Galactic Edition, if you put some extra fuel in here, you're only gonna run out of gas if you're kind of a moron. I really wouldn't. I don't know. I just can't fathom basing my entire opinion of an exploration ship off of, does it have gooder jump range than my Anaconda?
Fuel scooping.
The answer is no, but I hate you.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
All right, we got a gas giant here and a bunch of. Oh my God, you had so many babies. There's so many babies in this gas giant. Okay, over here now. Bro, it's so hard, right? Having the understanding that I have of this silly little video game, to sit back sometimes and just read what I can only describe as the most incoherent boomer vomit I've ever. It's like if Skibbity Toilet dropped out of community college and then worked in a factory for 30 years. Like, there's just no chance you can walk and chew gum at the same time. There's no way you have the two brain cells to rub together to pull it off. Welcome to Rain Man Shit Talks, people, until everyone leaves chat. What? You can still quote it. It doesn't matter. The bot's on. Yeah, the documentary. Oh, we're almost to the nebular. I love when we're almost to the nebular.
Scan complete. Frameshift drive charging.
I love me some nebular. Oh, what the hell? I just looked over at the Twitch chat. There's people in there. Get out of there, Clock District! Messier 78. I'll check it out. I just like how the nebula look when I fly by the nebula. The nebulas make me go, that's a nice nebula. One of the few blue nebula. Ooh.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Oh, we got some Bacterium Cerberus there. You can't see it. I have an overlay that tells me things that I'm scanning. If you're interested in exobiology and you're thinking, man, I really wish I could just have a better time, you should check out SRV Survey and Elite Observatory with Bio Insights. Cannot recommend it enough. SRV Survey is almost like bare minimum required gear at this point. I would take an SRV Survey over a Covis in my ship. Hello, we are over here. Oh, there's a Bacterium Informant. We'll go check that out. And possibly a Stratum Tectonicus. This a nice system.
System scan complete.
You do need to follow and subscribe on YouTube. Or like and subscribe on YouTube. And don't forget to ring the bell. Or else. I believe Neo is, no, Clocked is also Clocked. Link and some Schnurp. Yeah, far too nice. Clock, if y'all are messing around over on YouTube or in the Twitch chat, I have my Twitch chat turned off right now as I'm not live on Twitch. This is too many Neos. One of y'all needs a pill, red or blue. Nice. Blam, blam, blam. Thank you. Ma'am. Wait, did you change both of their name to Neo Zemus? I hate it here. All right, we got some bacterium down here. Let's go check this out for some planetary skimming and see how it feels. So one of the benefits here of this ship is its ability to quickly descend into atmosphere. And we'll show that here. This bad boy can fit so much atmospheric descent in it. One of the pros is it can descend at around 74 degrees as opposed to 59 degrees of your normal ships. It can also do this at 3.5 kilometers per second as opposed to the 2.5 kilometers per second. I do have a Guardian FSD booster in it. All right, and we'll just put the nose down a smidge here and come on, scream it into the surface so fast that it makes you go, ha! Ha! All right, let's skim for some exobio and see it. So I've got the gravity-enhanced thrusters on here. Oof, I forgot to turn down the super sampling. I could feel that stutter. So one of the Mark II modules on this ship is the thrusters, which essentially lets you fly on the planet like you're in space. This is a 0.38 gravity planet, and this is heavier than an Anaconda.
Flight assist.
Flight assist off. This is the full effect that gravity is having on me. Landing it in tight mountainous spots is going to be a little rough, but landing it here won't be so bad.
Landing gear deployed.
Clang. I guess I could let the auto land try its hand at it. Auto Auto Dockers Anonymous. It seems to be struggling with some pretty flat terrain here. I got you, Chief. Don't be a coward. I forgot to change into my exobiology suit. Or did I? I did! It's on because of this server. We'll turn it off and I'll do it myself here in a moment. It's nice sometimes because the auto dock can squeeze in some places that you normally can't. Though this is a bit of a haul to get over here from this ship, huh? There it is. It's a nice shot. And then skimming along for our next sample, we'll go until I feel about 1 kilometer past. She be struggling to land sometimes, I swear. Oh, 7, Commander Golden Samurai. How are we doing today? Hey, look at that. I managed to put it right where I wanted it. So you have to fly a little past the bios if you want to put it right underneath the bridge here. It's a bit of a weird spot to try to put it because the landing gear and the exit is so far back comparatively.
Flight assist off.
Skimming along the ground in this is a lovely experience. This is the most carefree planetary flight I think I've ever had. Like this takes the piss out of the Mandalay for skimming for exobio. I don't know how else to describe it other than it is so carefree flying in atmosphere. It is very smooth. Very, very smooth.
Landing gear retracted.
Hard to find bios? A problem of the past with the Caspian X. Do you suck at flying in atmosphere? Pick up training wheels for commanders. Clang. First hit. It do have a fighter bay.
Flight assist on. Fighter deployment sequence initiated. Fighter deployed. Mothership holding position. Fighter retrieval sequence initiated.
All right, on to the next system.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Frameshift drive charging.
I wonder if there's any Lagrange clouds near here. Oh, that's pretty cool, Neo Squid.
3, 2, 1. Fuel scooping. System scan complete. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Apparently there's some permit lock systems between me and there. Frameshift drive charging. Let's go check out this nebula nearby that Gilly recommended. It's me, ya boy, Nebula Man Games. I've never been, so this is going to be an actual first for me.
Fuel scooping. Frameshift drive charging.
Okay, let's get over here and take a look at this here nebula.
Fuel scooping. System scan complete.
Ho ho. Apparently I got a permit missing. I can't make a 1 light year jump.
Frameshift drive charging. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Nebula.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three,
Is there a tool to look up notable stellar phenomena nearby?
In my nebula, dig through the space gas and burn through the tritium right in the back of my nebula.
Damn. Is that a real shot or is that game shot? That's game shot. How the hell is yours looking like that and mine looking like this? Ooh, you're from the top down. I see. I see. Or the middle down?
Frameshift drive charging.
This is what it's about. Exploration and Elite Dangerous? You mean screenshot simulator.
System scan complete.
I wonder if you could actually super cruise to the nebula using an SCO boost. Not from here, obviously, but like from the really close system. Hey, you know, this is about exploration too. Finding stuff that's pretty to look at and things that make you go, ooh, ah. That's what exploration's really about. And by that, I mean exploration's really about finding pictures of Spider-Man and having an 89 light-year jump range in your Mandalay. Only one way to find out, you right.
System scan complete. Fuel scooping. Shields offline.
Bring me pictures of Spider-Man! Oh, hold on, I'm gonna switch to solo play as well to get these sweet high-res screenshots. Give me 1 second. And I'm also gonna crank up some settings here. Ten 24. And play. I'm logging out to log back into solo play so that I can take high-res screenshots because this place is purty. I am also very excited for a large combat variant. I hope it's a combat one that's based off of agility and not off of how many size 7 internals can we put in there.
Incoming message. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
That's a nice shot. Yeah, I want to see if this thing gets any closer. Hey, Salty Devil Dog. Welcome in. Nope, no Twitch. I'm just doing some footage for Cass to grab some exploration footage, because it's the one thing I actually didn't do in the ship is exploration. I would colonize this system. Right? The optimized SCO is just an absolute joy. What do y'all think? Does Nebula look like it's getting any closer? It's only a few light years away from me, so I should be closing in on it. Hello, hello, welcome in.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, I've got plenty of fuel.
4, 3, 2,
Space hole.
All right, before we pump out of here, does anybody know a way to look up where some notable stellar phenomena are? Maybe Spanch? Cass probably knows. I'm over here near the bubble. You don't really explore over here. Okay. That's right. The codex will tell me when something's nearby. But it only shows me things that are like very nearby. It doesn't show me things by distance. $33 jumps to get to that one. With a neutron boost. Oh yeah, I could try the neutron highway over there. You fucking right, Pookie Jammin'. What am I thinking? So my current jump range is 63 light years. You would need a ship with a 95 light year jump range to match me on a neutron highway. And if I turn on my neutron booster, it's 74 light years. You would need a ship with a 111 light year jump range to match me.
Shields online. Frameshift drive charging.
Hey, look, there's a little planetary nebula right here. Neat. Wanna know why I'm getting missing permit every time I try to jump here? Streaming in about 22 hours. That's true. I have around 6,000 hours in Elite Dangerous. Sorry. Yep, a neutron star is basically right before, just shy of the mass required for a black hole, and it has these little offshooty bits that make scooping them quite advantageous. Yeah, the cancer of death.
Ready to engage.
Just a fuel scoop and a dream. I'll show you how to neutron scoop here in just a second.
3, 2, 1, engage.
You do need a special suit to scan bios. This is true.
System scan complete.
Let me get down here and get some full scoop on. On this non-fuel scoopable star. Perfect.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yippee, I'm overheating.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage. Temperature critical.
All right, so this is a neutron star, right? So the way you scoop this here bad boy, right? The neutron itself is going to look about like this. Right? With its little swirly bits in here. Right? And then the middle here is all filled in. So here be your neutron star. And around the center of the neutron star, you have a exclusion zone, right? That's there for basically every star. And so this is your do not enter zone. Oh yeah. Right? You don't want to go there. So you will spawn in somewhere, we'll make you orange, Commander. Right? You will spawn in somewhere over here.
right? That's you.
I'll have you know that in my 7 years working at Blizzard, everything I found out was that somehow everyone thinks I'm a narcissist.
Anyway, you'll spawn in about here, right? What you're going to want to do is come in towards this core of the neutron star, and then don't hit that. And come over here into the jet cone, and about right here, right? About right here, you want to zero your throttle out. That's not a good color for that. About right here, you want to zero out your throttle and literally just coast on in here. And fuel scoop from here. Then, when you're done fuel scooping, right, you get the green light. It'll say FSD supercharged. And you're going to shoot straight on back out without ever... but the whole time, your ship is going to be absolutely losing it. I guess I could we could cut that little piece out. Right? And that is essentially how to scoop the boy. Yeah, of course. Yep. Your flight trajectory should look something like this, right? Oh, nope, not what I want. Right. The little flashy lines help me out. So, and then in practice, here we go.
Warning, frameshift drive operating.
I immediately shoot straight through it.
Warning, frameshift drive
And it's going to throw you around like crazy when you're in here.
Frameshift drive.
Once you get frameshift drive supercharged, full throttle. And now I have a 454 light year jump range. Why are you not calculating with the jet cone boost, brother? Why are you taking me that way? Just go this way. But, like, go a little shy of it. Nope, you can use the jump anytime you want. You could even dock on a fleet carrier, and the fleet carrier could jump you, and then you could use it. But, problem is, if you use a repair or refuel on your ship while that, or you try to fix your frameshift drive with an AFMU, you will lose that boost. Yeah, but it should have still routed me somewhere close to the damn thing. It shouldn't have routed me all the way left and around and around and down and around. Like, it gave me 19 jumps to get there. Like, literally, this is one jump. It should have done that. That is the most optimal straight line I've ever seen, and I guessed.
Frameshift drive charging.
The galaxy map seems to be having some problems.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged. System scan complete. Frameshift drive charging.
And so now I've jumped around 1,200 light years in 3 jumps. This is why neutron jumping is absolutely worth learning. If you do it correctly and you're just a little bit careful, you really aren't going to run into too many issues. The main issue you're going to run into is if you do biff it, if you get stuck into the neutron center, you are absolutely toast. Your chances of getting out of that bad boy are slim to none, baby.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
My only time dropping into one in recent memory was yesterday when I accidentally hit my FSD emergency drop button while I was in the jet cone, and I still got away.
Frameshift drive charging.
Do it for science. You got it, Chief.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged. Frameshift drive charging. Frameshift drive charging.
Boop. There we go. Yup, make sure your next system is targeted before jumping. That got me one time.
3, 2, 1,
That got me once. Never again after that one time. Science!
fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive.
Off to Jackson's Lighthouse. Bom, 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 bom. Bada, bada, bop, bada, bop.
I'm a little unmedicated. I apologize.
And this is Jackson's Lighthouse. This is the neutron star into the bubble. If you're going to be getting into the Caspian and really want to try it out, this is going to be your system of choice to try it on. It's also a fantastic hub because from here, with a boost, you can absolutely go anywhere in the bubble you want to go. Oh, where's the jump connectors button at? I mean, they may just be gone. Yeah, system connectors. I don't see shit.
Frameshift drive charging.
Reload the map, maybe? I'll try it on this next jump. Actually. Yeah, I don't see any system connectors.
Frameshift drive charging.
Frameshift drive charging. Maybe they just don't show up if you have so many. Why would you... Why in God's green earth?
Fuel scoop disengaged.
You can just make that jump. You don't need to do 2 jumps to get there, brother. I swear, if you add a gas tank to the ships, the galaxy map is just immediately just a drunk bastard.
4, 3, 2, 1. Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged. Frameshift drive charging.
And I did do exobiology, my love. I went and did some bacterium and showed how it skims across the surface so easily, and I was flying in third person like 1 meter off the ground for a while and did some landings and all that jazz. I reckon getting a bunch of plants would be kind of pointless unless you really want to get more footage of different plants. I guess I need to go sniff at some tussock. Some tussock.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Lagrange cloud. Oh, that's a loop of shame. That's the loopiest loop of the looping shames. I love it, a notable stellar phenomena. There's my stats in game, or my ranks anyway. Well, this is the non-live server. I'm actually Elite 3 in Exobiome. Cass did in fact beat me to Exobiology 3, or to Elite 5. The shadows coming off the crystals are my favorite thing. That's the thumbnail! How do you want it? Come show me. The camera's off. Just come grab my sticks. Yes, my love.
The ancient Egyptians believed in one thing above all else.
Why wait till you're dead? Hi, Quiet Drone. Space. The Final Frontier. Developments, LLC. Buy stock today. This should be like the end of the video when it's like the little title page, just that little sequence of me flying up and honking the thing. Don't honk at it, it's sleeping. Right outside the bubble. You can honk at your friends, actually. You can leave them behind. As if they don't honk, and if they don't honk. I like that.
Flight assist off. Flight assist.
the lamp. One more pass. Alright. Now let's go grab another quick exobio scan. That's enough B-roll. Okay, I got my system.
Frameshift drive charging.
Nice, my love.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
And get our little scans off here. Where is my super suit?
System scan complete.
All right, we're gonna go scan over here. It's got 6 bios on this planet. We're gonna go hit them all. Wait, what? Oh, hey, my connector lines are here. Oh, it's because I targeted that instead of the planet because I'm a moron. There we go. She handles great for agility in Super Cruise. It's pretty good. It's not... I wouldn't write home about it, tell everyone that I found the best thing ever created. But it's also no Python Mark II where it's throwing you all over the cockpit and you got whiplash. I need to get a better heater for this garage. I am chilly in here all of a sudden. There we go.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
Let's go kill some Thargoid. I mean, exobiology.
Orbital flight engaged.
3,500 meter per second glide. That one wasn't so scary. Never mind. Okay, we're good. I'm fine. See how the lights do down here. Hey, look at that. That's not half bad. And Fungoida right away, my cup runneth over.
Landing gear deployed.
Now to find a landing spot.
Flight assist off.
It says alignment okay, but I don't think I believe you.
Flight assist on.
Almost forgot that. Now, mountainous landing may be a bit difficult, but in all defenses here, I don't think I could have put a Mandalay down in that spot either.
Landing gear retracted.
Go look for us a better spot here. I just need to put it on the ground even harder. I think it is, but I don't have any confirmation of this. Where Fungoida?
Landing gear deployed.
Found the Protexum. There's some fun Joida. How quickly I just slammed into a stop on a 0.10G planet should be everything you need to see here. That's just it. I stop right here. See if the auto dock can figure it out.
Landing gear retracted.
Oh wow, when your sensors are off, you don't have the ground hologram. Why, Gilly? This is the YouTube exclusive, baby. I'm trying to advocate for my YouTube channel. Pookie be doing too much work. No valid area for auto landing. It's working. Good. Once again, though, in a complete bit of validness, I don't think I could even stick a Mandalay down here. I think I would end up needing a Cobra 5 or something to land in that little spot.
Landing gear retracted.
Yeah, just let me deploy the SRV and keep that bitch hovering where I left it. As for skimming the ground looking for bios, this is absolutely fantastic. I have no notes. This is great. This feels really good the whole time. I don't feel like I'm ever I don't feel like I'm in a large ship. I don't even feel like there's a giant ship behind me. I'm able to look at the ground and fly forward, and it's just a comfortable thing the whole time.
To the sky! Protexa. Protexa Metallicum Gray. One trick I use for exobiology is I keep my composition scanner out and in front of me, so that if the nose ever passes over an exobio, it actually gives me an audible tone like this. You may hear it if I actually find something. I was going to try to get all the bios on this planet and let you get as much footage as you need. Maybe a bio that doesn't suck to get on the mountains here, but that's kind of what they sold it for. They said it's good for the mountains. That landing gear is supposed to be rugged and high terrain. Now, landing in a tight spot, I don't think it's going to happen. But also, you already don't do that. You land and get out your SRV and go get it from somewhere else. Like that. That's the audible tone. Whenever there's just something in front of you, it'll light up the sensor array and let you know about it. And with SRV Survey, I'm able to leave a waypoint on my little mini-map that you can't see right there to come back to that location at a later time. As right now, I'm looking for the Protexa. Yeah, this does not feel like I'm in a ship the size of a Panther Clipper right now. This feels like I'm flying like a Cobra through the mountains. It's obviously not nearly as agile as a Cobra, but honestly, with undersized thrusters, it might actually be.
Flight assist off.
I am just utterly comfortable flying this right now, doing this, and this is the most stressful part of EXO for me. Damn, I put a nice big cough on the end of that. Sorry, editor. And another one. Lord have mercy, I'm dying over here. Dear Braben, why Frutexa and Fungoida piece of shit? Love, Rain Man. Hey look, now that I'm looking for the Frutexa, the Fungoida is out in droves.
As is tradition. I saw one. I saw a blip.
Flight assist on.
Wow, I can't believe that worked. You know what? I've been wrong before. That's pretty damn good right there. That's a really rough, rocky terrain landing. The ship's almost touching rocks on every side. And we got some Vertexa over here. Might have some more back over here, it looks like. Why is my commander breathing like a hog pig bitch? I'm gonna take a screenshot of it right there and be like, but it can't land in rocky terrain. I got all this flight practice from my discount EVA lesson. We got a video on that you should go check out as well. That shit was stupid and hilarious. We managed to bug my ship to be landed in space so I could disembark and fly around like the little EVA boy I always wanted to be. Cool. Let's go find the next Fungoida.
What is this sound effect?
That's nice. It's been a while, alright? Don't bully me. I'll finish. And some more Fungoida. The most unrealistic thing on the partner server right now is that I found Fungoida within an hour of each other.
Landing gear retracted. Landing gear deployed.
I wonder.
Flight assist off. Flight assist on. Flight assist off. Flight assist on.
Let's try another spot. Really? Blue supergiants are quite rare to find, as they almost always show up on the Gal map, and people can go hunt them. You're probably just in a bit of space not many people have been to. I mean, you're also looking for them, aren't you? Most people aren't hunting them bad boys down. Check for rare exobiology signs around there. Oh, I seen it. There's gotta be a good landing spot around here somewhere. She is a large ship. I will say, not a single person would ever get an anaconda in this spot. I saw you. I'm landing there. Piece of shit. Autodock is the devil. Invented specifically to piss me off, Robert. There's your first problem.
Flight assist off. Flight assist on.
It wants to. Got it.
Low gravity warning.
Yep. They also said fleet carriers can't be jumped in, but like from one spot in a system to another. You still need to probably find you a decent landing job and probably go out on foot or in the serve for a little bit here. For the rocky terrain like this, I highly recommend the Scorpion as it doesn't care. Sergeant Johnson does, in fact, know what the ladies like. I would say that blue supergiants are quite rare to find undiscovered. Bungoida collected in less than an hour. Added to the any percent speed run, baby. Well, I didn't do the thing. Am I missing one? What's that, my love? Oh, I'm missing one.
Ship dismissed.
Clang, clang. This is a bumpy road to be driving on right here. This is so bumpy that SRV can't drive on it. I don't, you know, there wasn't much chance for a ship at any point in time. I'm missing a Fungoida sample. The speed run continues. Cass has discovered 1,400 first discovered black holes. Let it be known that, Cass, you are the master of holes. Someone in this house has to be. Oh, only 1,348 are the first discovered black holes. My bad. My bad. Let me put some respect on your fucking holes. That sounded like the Derail Valley clunk. What the hell? 1349, my bad. She just found another. I feel like I picked a really good planet to prove its landability here, because anything that could land in this fucking hellscape's doing all right. I can't even drive through this mess.
There's some right there. W indeed. Secret of the hole. All right, now let's do the unspeakable. Request the ship to come back.
Recalled.
Man, wait till she finds out there's an EDHM UI mod for that makes non-scoopable stars, or makes those types of stars glow bright purple in the galaxy map. If that thing lands there, I'll shut up about it having a big landing footprint ever again, because dear God, that's a freaking spot right there. It's an exploit, Gilly. Source, I made it the fuck up. That bitch is in fact landed. I'm an exploit, probably. Sweet God above, this thing landed in like... I can't even drive through where this thing landed. Holy hell. I mean, you can. You probably can, Jakey. Probably. All right, there. I turned the moderation settings down a smidge, so you should be able to say curse words now.
Landing gear retracted.
God, this thing just butter in the atmosphere, baby.
Flight assist off.
Watch, there's gonna be fungoida in the middle of this field now.
Landing gear deployed.
If you like flying FA off, this is gonna be the biggest. Toxic. This is gonna be the single largest boon because landing FA off on a planet can be a giant pain in the ass sometimes, but it's not fun to fly FA on if you're a Gambit type of commander, right?
Flight assist on.
I got a rocket in here though. Don't worry, it'll land in the middle of a mountain, but it won't land on flat terrain apparently. We're working on I needed to get some footage of exobiology because it was like the one thing I didn't do in this ship. I killed a Hydra before I scanned a plant in this ship.
Flight assist off.
Auto dock, you're my only hope.
Landing gear retracted. Flight assist on.
Really? That's where you're going? YouTube can have a little absinthe as a treat. Clang. A what now?
think that's always been there. Yippee! I mean, maybe not 4 to 5 years ago. That I don't know. Tussock! We found the tussock, boys! Let me get some random W's in chat for the tussock. Hell yeah! 1 W! Greatest YouTuber ever born. Mods, Bandoc, thank you. You should have sent double U's. Yeah, that would have been good. That would have been a good one. Were you nice to me in the first place? Stratum Tectonicus. Green. Worth approximately 19.01 million credits. And it's made 100% out of serotonin. Yeah, fly any other ship this low to the ground while you're skimming for exobio. Especially any other large. tastes like chicken. Mm-hmm. And then you shake up the sample. My love, would you like any more footage?
Landing gear retracted. Flight assist off.
Just a man looking for his exobios.
Shields offline. Thermal signature restored.
So, in conclusion, right? My thoughts on this ship. I think it's a fantastic addition to the fleets overall because it doesn't outright replace anything, right? It doesn't try to make the Mandalay obsolete. It doesn't try to make, you know, the Anaconda obsolete, even though it kind of do a little bit. But the Anaconda's been on... put that thing in a retirement home, right? But it has quirks that are not directly measurable in the normal gameplay loops, right? I see a lot of people asking, oh, can it out-jump my Mandalay? If it doesn't have 89 light years, then it cannot explore. I can't explore with less than 89 light years or my dick will explode, right? It's essentially a useless metric when it comes to exploration. You can explore... We got a dude that explores in a freaking Eagle with like a 15 light year jump range, and dude's out in Colonia right now. You don't need it, right? Just let it die. But one of the things that makes this a fantastic exobiology bus is this atmospheric flight. It handles on these low grav planets where most of your exobiology is going to be done so gracefully. This is like, when I tell you mindlessly boring, this feels like flying through an asteroid belt FA off right now. And this is full flight assist off. I can't see most of the ground ahead of me. I'm making corrections pretty much on the fly and not even getting close to the dirt here, right? The agility of it is also very psychotic. The fact that I first tried a Hydra and Medusa in this thing says leagues about it. It usually takes me a few deaths to really get my bearings on how a ship's gonna fly, especially when I'm flying one for the first time. It's not like I'm knocking the rust off this ship, right? I had to learn that stuff on the fly, and I basically did nothing else before I fought those Goids. Its super cruise ability, where it can come into a planet at a much steeper angle, is already probably one of my favorite additions for a ship. There are some cons to it. Well, it looks like that. I know everyone's geeking out because it's illegally distinct Star Trek, but it doesn't quite do it for me. And I feel like for every time I love a ship and everyone hates it, and every time I hate a ship and everyone loves it, there's going to be some out there. It does look kind of dorky, in my opinion. But when you're flying it up here in the front, you don't feel like you're flying a large vessel. This thing is as wide as a Panther Clipper. And it feels like I'm drifting around right now in my Cobra. A slow Cobra, but a Cobra nonetheless. That crossbar is also, dear God, now that you've said it, I can see it again. I will say, if you're the one piloting the ship, you don't see that crossbar as much as you would think. I know that's the FDL defense, and I hate the FDL for it, but legitimately, until someone pointed it out to me, like 12 hours into flying one of these things, I hadn't even noticed it. It's really, really a treat to fly. I think it's a fantastic addition to an exploration arsenal for when you get tired of flying the same ship forever. And if you're the folks that you don't ever want to change ships, don't buy it. Just let other people have fun. You know, I think that's my big thing here. So I thought the same thing too, Gilly. I look like right over the top of it or right below it, and I didn't notice the crossbar when I was doing AX. And like right now I'm looking about right above the compass, so you know, it's really not, I don't look at it that much. I think it's a great addition. If you really enjoy exobiology and you really liked having a large vessel where you could bring everything, and I mean literally everything. I've got a fighter bay on this thing. Why? It fit. I had nothing else to put in there. I've got 2 extra fuel tanks. I can jump forever, and I'm fine. The scoop rate is a little slow, but building it out for combat, it's going to be fantastic. I'm so excited to run a 7 PA build on this thing on the live server. But I wouldn't probably recommend buying it for combat. I will also say this holo kit goes so incredibly hard. I would be purchasing this holo kit separately. You can, in fact, purchase this holo kit separately. And I did forget the heat sinks, right? This build is not min-max for exploration. I could have fit 6 utilities on here. I could have put some point defense on top if I ever make my way back out to the Guardians for some restock. You know, put some heat sinks on it. I'd probably run a bigger shield, to be completely honest. This shield's a little weak. I killed it just to fly close to the ground to give myself a little bit more exhilaration of danger, but as you can see, anyone that's ever watched me knows that I would have hit the ground a long time ago by now on accident while talking. This should be the largest metric to how well this thing flies in atmosphere. I would have bonked off the ground by now at some point. I like it. I'm excited to use it. I've got a few uses for this. One of them is absolutely going to be a rare goods runner. Another one's going to be my go engineer this thing way over there, jump to Jackson's Lighthouse, and you're at every engineer in the galaxy. Well, the bubble anyway. And I'm going to have one kitted out for exploration, like long-range exploration, for when I want to go to Beagle Point finally, and I don't want it to take 12 days. I'll likely make it to Beagle Point in around 6 hours. My Colonia in 1 hour is fantastic. It can, if you ever need something just to get around quick in the galaxy, this is it. This is going to be the boy. Bring extra fuel, though. And if you have any questions about it before release, throw it down in the comments. We'll take a look at it. I'm pretty much monitoring this all the time. We'll try to check it out and get any questions answered. If someone asks a question that's so intense and so befuddling that I can't answer it right away, I will log back in and figure it out for you. Yeah. Well, everyone here, thanks for watching. I appreciate y'all tuning in and keeping me company. I was going to try to do this, and it dawned on me that I don't think I've ever tried to just talk to myself without like a live studio audience. So I appreciate the 4 or 5 of y'all that have been in here hanging out with me. Y'all the real ones. And don't forget to like, subscribe, beat the bell with a limpet, and we'll see you next time. Bye.